Good day everyone. Welcome back to the another video presented to you by the Computer Club. Today we will be celebrating the World Computer Literacy Day. If you are watching this video the day it is released, it is actually the World Computer Literacy Day today. That is the 2nd of December. So without further ado, let's all acknowledge the importance of computer literacy from the students of our Computer Club.
World Computer Literacy Day was launched by Indian computer company NIIT to mark its 20th anniversary in 2001 in response to research which suggested that the majority of computer users around the world were men. It occurs annually on 2nd December and is intended to encourage the development of technological skills, particularly among children and women in India. In its own words, it aims to create awareness and drive digital literacy in underserved communities worldwide. It is a celebration day that aims to increase awareness about the access of computers and its related technology efficiently. It is vital for any people of any age to know all the basic knowledge and information about these techniques. Computer literacy is the understanding of computer programming and how the computers work. It is considered to be an essential skill to be possessed. The day curbs the digital divide that is present in the world today. The day is also directed at improving the teaching of information technology and more generally the celebration of computers.
The age of computers is here. We carry them in our pockets. The scarcity of internet access and computer literate workforce is a barrier to development for many countries around the world. World Computer Literacy Day promotes access to computers for developing countries. As technology advances, the global village grows closer. We can talk in real time to people across the world. Computers are complex though, and not everyone can have access to education in information and communication technologies. Call it the digital divide. It separates much of Africa, South America, Southern Asia from more technically advanced regions of the world, and it stifles the economic development. World Computer Literacy Day advocates for global computer literacy, which is the comprehension of how computers work, how to program them, and how to use them to build society. This is why the theme for 2021 is Literacy for a Human-Centered Recovery, Narrowing Digital Divide.
The COVID-19 crisis has disrupted the learning of children, young people, and adults at an unprecedented scale. It has also magnified the pre-existing inequalities in access to meaningful literacy learning opportunities, disproportionately affecting 773 million non-literate young people and adults. Youth and adult literacy were absent in many initial national response plans, while numerous literacy programs have been forced to halt their usual modes of operation. Even in the times of global crisis, efforts have been made to find alternative ways to ensure the continuity of learning by distance learning. The rapid shift to distance learning also highlighted the persistent digital divide in terms of connectivity, infrastructure, and the ability to engage with technology, as well as disparities in other services such as access to electricity, which has limited learning options.
Digital divide refers to the gap between those who benefit from the digital age and those who do not. People without access to the internet and other information and communication technologies are put at a socio-economic disadvantage, as they are unable or less able to obtain digital information, shop online, participate democratically, or learn and offer skills. This is an issue within many countries, with rural populations much more likely to be cut off from digital technologies than city residents are. The divide also exists among countries and continents, and it exists between men and women. In 2019, 55% of the global male population was using the internet, compared with 48% of the female population. For many years, the global digital divide was seen as a consequence of economic development. As countries and individuals became richer, the common expectation was that they would purchase digital devices and infrastructure, and the digital divide would close naturally. Yet incomes have risen around the world over the past 2 decades, and access to digital servers has remained stubbornly low in much of the developing world. In many cases, this is due to a lack of investment in internet infrastructure. Citizens may have internet-enabled devices, but still no connection to the World Wide Web. In recent years, programs have been launched that aim to combat particular aspects of the digital divide. Many of these are being coordinated at the highest level, including within the UN Sustainable Development Goal 9, which allows individual countries to coordinate their activities towards ending digital discrimination. Within the developed world, some analysts point to successful 20th century programs that lifted millions of people out of poverty. One commonly mentioned example is the Rural Electrification Act during the Great Depression, which stands as an example of how the government can help provide technology to undeserved areas that private companies don't consider profitable enough to include in their networks.
Computer literacy is the usage of programs and applications associated with computers. It is indeed very vital to educate children about digital literacy. Computer literacy also means one's understanding about these devices. The concept of computer literacy is just beyond one's knowledge. One can easily gain plethora of knowledge in computers by just knowing the in and out of these devices. One can easily make themselves of high profile by learning computers in depth. Knowing how to use computers and how to operate them will let one understand about the world of possibilities. Celebrating World Computer Literacy Day is very simple. Take time to learn more in detail about computer literacy and its various other branches. Encourage and educate people around you about how important it is to learn about the computer and its related technologies. Indulge yourself to teach students from the primary section itself about the computer and how to work on it. The World Computer Literacy Day encourages people to use the computer more efficiently with a range of skills from primary use to programming level and advanced problem solving. Let us take this day as the best opportunity to learn more about computer and its related technologies and other fields.
That's all for today's video. I hope you all realize the importance of computer literacy and take initiative steps for a good future. And with that, we must always know that in this era of computer, everything is under control.